A voter is the hiring manager for the most important job postings in the world. Truth is, most voters are doing a lousy job. And it's no wonder. They were never trained to do the job. Here we're talking about the well-equipped patriot with the proper education. Every elected official in these United States swears an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. That sounds good, but in practice, most voters don't know the Constitution, so they never know who is honoring their oath of office. And most politicians don't take the oath seriously. A few groups, like the John Birch Society, track the honor of our representatives, but too few voters know of such things. America's first president, George Washington, did not like political parties. Neither do I, for they tend to make people lazy. Too many people tend to vote for the label, and too rarely for the individual based on merit. There are two main things wrong with our elections. For one, the system itself is broken. The other is that voters need to be trained on how to do their job well. Yes, we need voting day rather than voting season. Yes, we need assurances that all legal votes are counted and no illegal votes are counted. Yes, we need paper ballots which are hand-counted at local precincts so election magic can't happen in darkness. And yes, we need to get rid of all machines involved in vote counting. As a software engineer, I know how easily such things can be hacked. But just as important as fixing the voting system, we need to fix the American voter. And by fix, we mean educate. This includes four areas: Constitution, history, logic, and public servant track records. On the Constitution, Americans need to understand the philosophy behind its few provisions. They need to understand why America's founding fathers included certain anti-democratic features, like state legislatures selecting senators and the Electoral College selecting our presidents. On history, Americans need to understand the conspiracies which rocked the young nation in the first few decades of its existence. They need to know the roots of the deep state, which started quite early, in the late 1700s. Voters need to learn rigorous critical thinking skills so they can't be fooled by slick-talking politicians. They need to become fully trained on logical fallacies so they can tell when someone is trying to pull a fast one on them. And voters need to know public servant track records so they can know who is honoring their oath of office and by how much. If every congressman were to honor their oath to the Constitution, then the map of these United States would be entirely red. As it is, all Democrats and most Republicans are failing to live up to their promises. So get educated and educate your neighbors, friends, family, and associates. Together we can return these United States to what really made America great in the first place: its inspired Constitution.